Refreshing.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. So we're live now and today with us is Millennium. Thanks for coming back and visiting us this week.
It's good to be here. Yes, it's good to be back. Sorry, I was contemplating like how long should I just be silent? Should I just
you want to trouble me, don't you?
Yes, I won't even move anything on me.
He's lying. Millennium is here, but he's not speaking.
Exactly. I will just not say a single thing, and I won't even move my screen so that everyone thinks it's like a JPEG. It's like, guys, Millennium's here with me. I'm not alone.
Hello, IMP.
I go in the comments. I'm like, Daniel, I'm not actually streaming with you. You need help.
What's going on? Yeah, exactly. I'm just making you feel sad about it, and then you join.
There we go. No, I send you. I go to Google emails. I'm like, Daniel, I've consulted my legal team. They say that you can't pretend to actually stream with me. You have to put a disclaimer at the beginning that you're only pretending that it's make believe, that I'm not actually there digitally with you.
And let me guess, you're just recording right now as well.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
You just recorded my voice in all the times we talked, and then apparently you just mixed it together.
I practiced this dialogue already a couple of times. Yeah,
you got a little soundboard there.
And the script is all written out in front of me.
Indeed. There we go. It finally came back up on my screen. I've been hitting refresh like 10 times. All right, we got viewers.
Yeah,
we got
been
viewers.
Getting comments
Imp
too.
S. We're just gonna call him Imp because I don't feel like reading today. Says hi. This is where you go, hello, Imp.
Says hi to you, and Raphael says hi to you.
Hey, that's my job. You get back to your corner, Daniel. You don't touch the chat. You don't touch the comments. Those are mine.
All right, so what are we doing today anyways? How about
I'm working on an elf.
An elf?
Not a Christmas elf, but a sexy elf.
And I'm working on armor. That's very, very general, isn't it? Just like an elf is very general. But I guess it's fine.
Got this notification in the middle of working on a model. Haha, says Aesthetic Pigeon. I'm glad you could join us. Rumain Hussein.
Nice. That's all work on models.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you, man.
Oh, 2 hearts. Lovely.
One for each, I would hope.
That makes sense.
I mean,
I didn't even
let's
think
be
that
honest,
far.
they're both for me. This is your chance. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just gonna have a good time streaming, you know? A good time streaming tonight. I've been playing, I started streaming again recently on my on my new Twitch account because I deactivated my old one. I'm still trying to get it back. And it was really interesting to me because I'm streaming and there's this viewer who's got like 10,000 followers on Twitch, which is a big deal. Like 10,000 followers on Twitch is like maybe 100,000 followers on YouTube.
But you know what I always keep saying? Like, whoever you meet as in YouTubers or streamers or whatnot, they're just normal humans after all.
I would hope so, when they're not robots.
I mean, you know, when you think about why would such a person even care to watch? I mean, they're just as normal as we are, and they also want to watch stuff on their side, on their interest. Pretty sure you just had something nice and interesting for them to see.
Well, the thing is, Daniel, hello, Douglas Rosa. Douglas Rosa says hello.
Hello.
Here's the thing. You didn't let me finish the story. I mean, yeah,
sure.
like, look at you, Daniel. You've got 40,000, subscribers, and you're just a person. You know what I mean?
I'm just a person.
You're just a person. You're not Elon Musk's AI coming to kill us all.
No, I hope. No, here's the thing. I'm not.
Here's the thing I need to tell you about, Daniel. This is the whole part of the story. This is This is the grace of the story. Okay. All right, so when I had my Victor Eternal account, Eternals account that I'm trying to get back, there was this guy. His name was Vagrant. He would always watch my videos. I mean, he was always in the chat for months. He never said anything. He didn't even follow my account. He was never followed to me. He was always just there. He was always just there, Daniel.
Always
never
there for
said. Yeah, never said anything. Always watching, always there. Next thing you know, the little group of artists that I was in, he would be in their channels next. Right? Here's the thing. My current Twitch that no one knows about, and I stream on it, and I don't use any connections to say, hey, I've got a new account. I told no one about it. I'm like, I'm just going to start fresh for the moment, right? So he came back. He found my channel, even though it has no connection to the old one. He was in my channel 2 nights ago, watching, not saying anything.
Well, you know what it sounds like to me? I mean, trying to solve this mystery before you tell me the the point. But what if, let's say, one of the people that you were streaming with was actually a famous streamer and never told you, but was watching your streams with the wrong account always, because that was on a different machine or something?
I don't know.
Because
I
it
mean,
sounds like somebody that, you know, you would have talked to before.
Yeah.
Also, you actually don't know.
I still don't know who it was. I called them out so many times. I'll be like, Faguin, talk to me. I dare you. Let me know who you are.
Okay. Well, there you have a theory.
Yeah, so I had a freak out on stream 2 nights ago. I'm like, Faguin's back. And I go to Ryu. And I'm like, Ryu, Faguin's back in my channel. And he's like, yeah, I saw that. And I'm like, you knew? He's like, yeah, he was in the channel last night. And I'm like, oh my god, I didn't even know. Okay, let me get to these comments real quick.
Oh man.
Mustafa Muhammad rejected his message, retracted it. Rafael Silvas wrote, I draw.
Draw a lot. Drawing is nice.
Mustafa says, why does that elf have 3 arms?
Yeah.
That's hair, my man.
Explain it. Please explain us.
That's
Why
hair.
3
That's
arms?
a stand-in for hair. Douglas Rosa writes, I've been talking to Light on Blender NPR. I'll be checking out that Edge noodle you guys made a few years ago after I finished my current
that's
project.
So, what do you say? Brings back memories. Yeah, I've been working on that Edge node system together with Light and there was another guy. Sorry, sorry for forgetting his name right now, but the 3 of us worked on it and we put together a set of various kind of, you can call it algorithms of creating lines with nodes in Blender.
I remember this, actually.
Yeah.
I remember this. I just didn't think it was important enough for me to remember.
That was so funny though, because that was the time when we didn't have freestyle and we tried everything. We tried so hard to create lines in Blender. We would use the normal channel in so many ways that you couldn't think of, and we'd find out all the problems and analyze it and everything, just so that, you know, once we were almost done, freestyle came out, and it was just sad because on the one hand ours wasn't perfect because of some issues that we couldn't fix easily, and then on the other hand freestyle wasn't perfect as well because of reasons that I guess everybody kind of has experienced, but yeah. So just that's that. But I didn't do much in that field after that, so I don't know what's going on recently.
Okay.
It's ZBrush, by the way.
both are ZBrush. On the left we have Daniel. He's making a gumdrop. On the right, we have me. Yeah, I don't know what it is, to be honest. It kind of just looks like a gumdrop. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't know what it is.
You'll see. That's how you make armor. Oh, by the way, if anybody
That's not how I
guesses,
make armor.
if anybody, you guys can guess what it is, and I don't
That
have
looks
any
like a hot
prize
drop, like a
for
gummy
guessing
drop.
right, but I'll tell you if you get it right. Towards the chat. There's nothing to win here.
I think it's a top part of a helmet.
Yeah, it is. I've already kind of said that's armor, right, and the helmet. But I mean, like, it's a character from a show that I think most of you will know probably. So if anybody wants to guess.
Oh,
yes, exactly. That guy is Lee Fosse. I think that's how it's pronounced. But anyways, thanks chat for pointing that out. Now I feel even worse that you guys know who he is and I don't.
Hey man, you're a busy man. You go to university and all that in Japan. Gonna drop this real quick. I've got my channel in the description. I'm not saying to go subscribe there just because it's me and you guys know me. And I'm infinitely entertaining, but I have a new tutorial series coming out. I was hoping to have it the first episode done tonight. It's about an hour long. Unfortunately, I've barely got about a third of that done, and I've maybe put 30-something hours into it. So it's a very large-scale project. It's not just a flick of the wrist and kind of drop it at a hat tutorial series. But if you guys want to subscribe to me, you can check that out. It's going to be a ZBrush anatomy tutorial series. It's hopefully going to be done by next week, by next time I stream. It's going to be a monthly series, hopefully. Anyway, that was my plug for myself.
Cool. That's nice. So, like, what will it be about? Is it character modeling? As you said, anatomy.
It is character modeling. It is an anatomy character modeling series. The whole point is that we're going from muscle to muscle, from like, right now I'm starting with arms and I'm going through every single major muscle, how it should look, what it might look like in variation. In fact, there's actually, there's some people that are born with different bicep heads. Like normally it's triceps. No, biceps. The large muscles are divided up into two major fibrous parts.
Sorry. I'm just imagining like working in a company that makes a game, and then I get you know, the description and the briefing on the character that I'm supposed to make, and then I read the line that says in the character design sheet, this person was born with a different kind of triceps. And then you're, as the modeler, are supposed to model that.
Well, it's interesting. Absolutely must improve modeling.
It is. It's interesting, but I'm just like, would you ever model that?
It's definitely possible, because you see these characters that have just this unbelievable like biceps, and it's like that might actually be real. At that point.
I see. Okay.
Actually, I wrote that, and I wrote that in the script. I'm like, maybe all those crazy anime biceps might be onto something. Okay. But it's a detailed step-by-step of the muscles, the different, I guess you'd call them sections within the muscles, where they connect to on the skeleton. We're using multiple media references. It's taking me a very long time to do it, but I think I'm pouring my own unique spin on it as a series. So I would definitely recommend checking it out, because I hope it helps people with anatomy, because I'm actually learning anatomy while I'm doing it, and that's why it's taking me so long. It's not like, hey guys, I know the deltoid, I know the tricep and the bicep and the brachialis, or the brachial, I can't pronounce it unless I'm seeing it, but the muscle that's underneath the bicep, and that only appears like if it's really
teaching is really a good method to learn. Even for myself,
it is.
I started out YouTube when I wasn't that skilled after all, and really through teaching I made the knowledge stick with me a lot better. So I guess it's important never to be like, oh, I know the truth, because when you start out and you just want to, you know, get better at it, that might not be fair to the viewers, but teaching and trying to help people, even if you're not even if you don't know everything yet, is a very good strategy. It will also be very rewarding when the people who learn from it kind of give you feedback.
Brachialis, there we go. It's a brachialis. Rumen, it hasn't dropped yet. I wanted to have it out by tonight. It has not, unfortunately, dropped just yet. It'll probably be out in about a week, because I put about 30 hours into it, and it's only a quarter of the way done. So I hopefully will be able to pump it out in my free time, but I do have other responsibilities. Got to make some bread and butter and all that. But what I'm saying is, it will be most likely done by next time I stream with Daniel.
Ooh.
I was just trying to plug it. I mean, I really wanted to have it done by today. But this is research and stuff that you can't just just say, okay, here's the muscle. This is what it looks like. This is, you know, you gotta. It's like the deltoid. You know, it kind of snugs up around the clavicle. You've got your anterior, posterior, and your lateral. So it's the complex stuff. Thank you back, MD. I missed you. Okay, I'm done. I'm done plugging my bullshit.
So is it my turn now?
It's your turn.
Okay, I want to show cool stuff too.
Time's up. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Let me quickly save this, because I've been working on some very nice stuff too. I think at least it's nice. I'll just quickly save my project. It's funny because nobody can actually see it. I'm just saying, I'm pretending I'm saving something. No, actually I'm not pretending, but nobody can see it.
What?
Never mind. I'm done. Okay, so I've been working on a character, and I've worked on it on a last stream. Do you remember the legs maybe that I attached to the weird looking body? But I'm pretty much done with the modeling of that character by now. So let me quickly show you.
All right, I would love to see it. I would love to see it.
So this is what she looks like now.
Oh wow.
And let's see what people say. Okay, I hope people like it because I have more good news. The good news comes after that.
I know what this is. I'm so excited. And I'm not just saying that to hype it up. I've been waiting for this for so long.
Well, that's wonderful. Okay, so
And you know it because we've talked about it. I will not be silent.
Alright, people need to know, so calm down. So I've recorded everything basically from start to finish, and I'm not even, like, this is just the end of the modeling stage for me so far. I am taking it further, like I've retopologized the whole thing, which I can't show you right now, but it's basically becoming a game-ready model, and I don't know yet if I'm able to paint it well enough, but at least I'm doing it, and I will be rigging it. I mean, it's for project 1, yeah. But because I have the recordings, it's now very likely that this will become a next tutorial, and it's now above 20 hours or something. But I will probably speed it up twice and talk over it, and make it to something that you can learn from. And as for the 3D model, finally, to get some self-promotion out there quickly, because we live from that, I guess. You can get the model on Patreon probably tomorrow, because it's New Year and I'll be sharing that. If I don't make it with the colored and rigged version on time, then you'll get the sculpt tomorrow for now, and I'll be back in a few weeks, in a week or so, with the colored and finished version. But anyways, if you're interested in looking at the model or anything, consider going to Patreon. The link is in the description. Otherwise, it's totally fine. You can just wait for the tutorial and make your own character, which is hopefully towards the end of next month or something. I gotta find the time to record the audio, so that will take maybe a little bit, but the recording of the video is completely done for the sculpting stage, so it's really just a matter of finishing things off. So I think it will be really nice. Okay.
I like how nonchalant you said it. Basically, chat, anime modeling character tutorial number 3. Confirmed.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sitting on my hands waiting for you to say, guys, this is the anime character modeling tutorial number 3. It's finally come out. You've all been asking for it. Oh, you're killing me, man. Cupcake, you gotta be specific, man. Did who mail the pantsuit? Thank you, Aesthetic Pigeon. Thank you. See, someone's got the right. Someone gets it.
At least one person's hyped.
I'm hyped.
Then it's two people.
You're damn right. Killing me, Larry. Millennium would know this. You're killing me, Larry. Thank you, SB or S Suvi. There we go. Did I model the pantsuit? No, I did not, because I just went from extracting that to making that. By the way,
what about
this?
Me? You can only know if you see the model, right?
Only if you buy it on Patreon.
Exactly.
Guys, you know what to do.
Oh, what a horrible way of advertising.
Yeah, I could tell you're just like, your soul is dying while you said that. Oh, just because I don't want to be an asshole, this sculpt is based off of another artist's work. Her name is Olga. Hold on. I have it. Okay, one second. I will link her thing in the description, because this I basically copied her work, her model. I tried to make her model because I wanted to see how she did anatomy, and that's what this is. So I can't really take credit for the concept or like that on this one. Here you go, I'm linking this one in chat. Oh, I can't link addresses.
Oh, I can fix it.
Here, let me send it to you, Daniel, and you can just link it.
Did it just not accept it?
Yeah.
Oh, but sure. Just send it to me, I guess.
I did. I already sent it. Wait, was that you I sent it to? Yeah, it was you. So Darkspin will be able to model as well in a Millennium.
Just a second, guys. I think everybody's experiencing the dark screen, the black screen right now.
Now I am.
Yeah, sorry. It's just because the whole setup is so weird. No,
it's
what's happening?
Oh no. When you guys come back, I'll be working on a different model.
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to do it, to be honest. Your screen is now off center.
Oh no.
Alright, guys, give me a minute. I gotta figure this out.
I'll just, I guess I'll tell a story.
Yeah, tell a story.
I got a message from someone.
Ah, I figured it out. Perfect. Nice. Now I can go back.
That was my story. And now Ryu's replying to the message. He's in my custom server. It's called Victor's Eternal Corner. Get into your corner.
And here we have his link.
Yeah, shout out to Ryu. Or Ryoku Ryakuma, rather.
Hello, everybody. I just see so many people talking.
Yeah. Anyway, that's... Sorry.
Sorry, Daniel. Yeah, never mind.
I'm sorry, Daniel. Forgive me. You ever watch the Eric Andre? No, I'm hiding. That link didn't work. Are you serious? It's off. Okay, I'm gonna drop the artist's name in chat real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
I'll just do that because I don't know why it didn't work. I should have done that from the beginning.
Again.
She's an amazing artist. I really like the versatility of her work.
Everybody's like error.
Oh no, it's near Automata all again. They're all robots. That is a fun game because this isn't even spoilers, but you play as an android killing robots. What program is that? This is ZBrush, but it's ZBrush pretty because it's purple.
Yeah, that's a special version that ZBrush offers these days, isn't it?
Actually, I was thinking, that show is really, yeah, Eric Andre's show is weird. No, but I was actually thinking about dropping my custom color scheme to everyone in my channel when my new tutorial comes out next week. It's gonna be an hour long.
I wonder how many people are interested in using that.
Is anyone actually interested in my color scheme? Yeah,
I'm
it's
curious.
ZBrush Pretty.
I'm curious. Yeah, it's not ZBrush Core, it's not ZBrush Pro, it's ZBrush Pretty.
ZBrush Pretty. Yeah.
How much does it cost again?
It's free. I'll be dropping it free. All right, Xmod is interested.
Okay.
You're right. Oh, you're totally right. It does look like Alphonse Mask from FMA.
What does?
What you're working on.
Oh, it does? I don't know what that is, so.
All right, quick question. I want to, for those who actually give a shit, who likes the 2003 Full Metal Alchemist series and who likes the 2008? Just type the year of the one you like better, if you even know it. Both. We can like both if we want. No, you can't. Both. You have a surprisingly well-rounded audience instead of like I set them up to have a flame war and they're just slowly disarming it. They're like, haha, no nuclear codes for you.
Yeah. The Brotherhood one is really the more popular one though, I have to say. Like just from the, what is it? Popularity numbers and stuff.
2008 was good. Brotherhood was okay, yeah, we go. You know, the interesting thing is it's not a simple yes or no answer. Like what's in like if you go from like the Helsing, right? The Helsing TV show done by Gonzo, where its production values were pretty bad, and they didn't have. They hired one guy to do the music. By the way, the music in that show was absolutely phenomenal. The 2000 or not but the TV animation Helsing by Gonzo, and then when you compare it to like the ultimate OVAs, that was a clear cut. It's like, well, the music was phenomenal in one, but it's better suited in the other one, and the other one actually followed through the story. Like Full Metal Alchemist versus the Brotherhood version, that is such a tough one to even get into because they're so similar and so different. It's not like the 2008 black the Black Butler. It's not like Black Butler, like the 2008 adaptation they did of that, where they gave it a completely different ending and a different spin, and they took out characters. Versus like the actual timeline where you have the manga and whatnot, but like those two are so different. But I don't know what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's easier to compare Brotherhood with the 2003, but at the same time it's harder. I'm just gonna shut up now.
By the way, no one realized, don't you think?
No one realized what?
It. Talking about Full Metal Alchemist.
I realized it. I said it. But you're right, no one said it in chat. Darkspin's got it.
Really?
Yeah, he's like me. Who doesn't? Yeah, I don't get the hate for one or the other. They're both better than a lot of anime. That's true. These days, I'm not even gonna get into it. I will say this though. I have been looking, and I've never done this before, but I was looking on the American side in terms of animators, because you know when we think of animation, traditionally 2D drawn. I guess when you say 2D animation, just in general, because when you say traditionally, people usually think of like Disney movies and stuff, but actual 2D animation, you say that, people think of anime. Wait, Millennium kind of sounds like Shawn Mendes. Who is that? And what's Rubby? I've heard of that. Who the hell?
That one I know.
Someone kept saying that in my chat. Someone kept saying that in my chat, and they never explained what the hell. What is that? Rwubby. Whatever. There was this. It's all about a Halo video. Did you see that one? Where Darth Vader boards the Pillar of Autumn, and they're all like, "Don't say anything, you'll piss it off." And Darth Vader's all like, "Wubby."
I don't think I know
Wubby. It's the best. Oh, okay. 3D animation by Rooster Teeth. Yeah, I haven't actually. I used to watch Rooster Teeth back in the day. I haven't really looked at anything they've done in a long time. It's an American-made anime. Oh, that's cool. Anyway, back to the story. I'm getting notifications. People are sending me actual personal messages telling me to go die. I'm just joking. Oh, it's pronounced Ruby. Okay, I still want to call it Rubby. It's Rubby.
Wait, it's actually pronounced Ruby. I was always just spelling the 4 letters.
Oh, RWBY? Oh, wow. At least it's better than calling it Rwubby.
Yeah. No, but I like Ruby.
Ruby is a programming language. That's right. No, but I was looking on the American side of animators. How long ago? What's the uptime on? Anyway, I've been looking on the American side of animators because in the 90s, there was a lot of shows that were coming out for kids that were hand-drawn animation. And now we don't see that really at all. It's been a complete recession of animators in America that are traditional 2D animators. And I was wondering what happened to them. Not maybe individual in that sense, but like what happened to that market? I mean, I know it died out, but what are those people doing now? And would there even be a market, you know, for that kind of stuff that people are nostalgic for in terms of hand-drawn animation?
Don't you think they pretty much either went to other countries like Japan or they went to Disney?
I've never actually heard of a Japanese animation company hiring in America.
But in that case, I'm pretty sure they would just, you know, adapt to the industry and work for companies such as Disney. Because, I mean, obviously they have to do something. Or, I mean, they could change a little bit and become teaching people in art schools or something.
Yeah. But it's like the entire 2D American hand-drawn animation market just died out about 2006, 2005. We never really saw anything after that. I've talked to a lot of out-of-work... Actually, this is when I was moving. I talked about or talked to a few animators because I was looking at an apprenticeship up north with an animator, and most of them, I guess, are retired, is what he said. Forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna read some comments and I'm gonna turn it over to Daniel. Where are we? It's okay. Oh yeah, programming language. Ryu knows some of that. Ruby is also a gem. Ruby, I actually have 2 Ruby ring. It's actually got 2 hearts in it, and they're cut out of rubies. They're ruby hearts, and it's from like the 30s. Bing Yang, creator of Lost Souls aside. I don't know what that is. Hanna-Barbera kind of went bankrupt. Yes, it did. TWF, most American animations are drawn at 3/4 view and have barely any I think it depends on the cartoon. 3D took over, I think. Ruby's programming language that the Metasploit was written in. Lishan Thomas talked about it in a TED Talk. It looks like 90% of American cartoons are made in South Korea. That is completely true.
South Korea. A very interesting country.
Indeed. Yeah, we outsource almost everything to South Korea for animation.
But even Japan does.
Yeah, we're all kind of guilty of that one. I don't know. It's a bizarre thing to me that an entire market died out and in the U.S. and there's no trace of it that I can see. My brain's dying. All right, what? Okay. I'll finish these comments and I'll turn it over to you. Like I said, because I'm running out of steam. I'm just talking to talk. Neo Cartoon Network makes me want to cry. I never actually watched Cartoon Network. I didn't have cable or anything like that. I was too poor for it. But I've seen what they've become. I'm with you on that one, Cupcake. Simpson, American Dad, South Park, cutout style now. 90% of Japanese anime is made in Singapore, says Ryu.
Ah, Singapore.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's nothing wrong or bad about it. It's just...
Since there's more CG being used in animes, you tend to see more foreigners.
I just wish people would make... whether it's a game or an animation, I just wish they would be more into the vision of, they just want to make a good story and not for business, basically. I mean, if you want to make business, I think there are better industries to be in, to be honest.
I agree.
I mean, either do it for passion or do something different.
Let's see. I read somewhere that 2D animator got phased. I read somewhere that 2D animation got phased out, especially for Disney. Yes, and they were a large proprietor of it. I like both 2D and 3D. I'm not some sort of animation purist, but I wish there was a little bit more mainstream 2D animations in America than there is. Completely agree with you on that one. Almost to the bottom. Just go Bin Yang on YouTube and check out. Okay. Go to Bing Yang on you. Okay, yeah. I'll check out that guy. Bin Yang. I thought you were saying like Bing, like Google, but use Bing instead. I'm like, are you a Bing purist?
Bing Yang.
It's a game, Millennium. Okay, yeah. Everyone's letting me know. Lost Souls aside is a game by the one guy who rivals.
Should have been like, no, I'll Google it.
Yeah. Animation is just the dirty work, really. Mill. Oh god, they've created a nickname for me. Mill, you should check out Ruabi. It's an anime done with 3D model. I probably should. I'll have to check it out. Sounds interesting, Ruabi. Everything like story, character design, of course, is focused on in Japan. Yeah. At the beginning, it was done with Poser. I use Poser. Now they do it with Maya. Okay. As it goes on, it keeps looking more and more like Alphonse. Sadly, the world is run by money. It's rare that you get any kind of media that isn't changed
Someone got it. Someone got it in the chat, sorry.
Ruby has its highs and lows. Or Roebi has its highs and lows. Also straight ups. That's Al.
Yeah.
Alright, since I'm super boring, I'm gonna look up Bing Yang.
So wait a second. Oh, Alphonse is the whole name of Al, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just glad that people finally got who I'm modeling.
Yeah. I know this one. Lost Soul aside.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I cut you off. It's your turn to talk. I'm sorry.
No, I just didn't get which conversation you connected to.
Oh no. Lost Souls aside, what they were telling me to go check out. I should check out more of their stuff. It's actually like it's I saw the trailer for it a while ago and I thought it looked really good. I'll have to look more into it. How flowery should I make her dress, guys?
Well, I think flowers cannot hurt.
Oh, it looks so bland and boring. Could you make her dress transparent? Why? It's not like there's nothing. It's not like there's anything under there, man. It's just like a mannequin. It's smooth. It's not even exciting.
Don't destroy their fantasies.
You know what I should do? I should put a crazy matte cap on it and color it in. I should just make a chrome dress. Oh, I'll use this one. Let me put on my coloring glasses. On RGB, put that on that. Take off that. Okay, change this. Whoop. I'm a genius.
So let's get back to the important questions.
Yeah.
Why does your character have 3 arms?
God damn it, man! It's hair. It's hair blowing in the wind. Yeah, I'm just playing though. Let me. It's there. Honestly, it's a placeholder because I'm gonna do a braid, but I haven't had the opportunity to do it just yet. I wanted to work on clothing real quick. Hair nub. She looks like a female Link because of her hair nub. Oh my goodness. Am I going to have to work on this right now? Okay. Let me just put the snake hook on. The snake hook does not sound like a brush. It's like, it sounds like one of those things where you're like where you're not supposed to be. Some kid like runs out into the front porch and his mom's there and she gets spooked or something. She's like, go get the snake hook, boy. Or something like that, something terrifying like that. It's like, go get the snake hook. We're gonna show these tourists who this town belongs to. Go get the snake hook. I want to think that it's actually a long 30 year. Okay, now you guys are just taking a piss at me. You just hurt my feelings. Hurt my feelings? I'm just playing.
Okay. I've never modeled armor. Ever. How does it work?
I think it protects you. I think that's how it works. It's supposed to be hard and it protects you, your insides, and your skin. I wanted to do like a pose of her like in the wind or something like that. Hermaphrodite elves that transfer genetic materials to their head tail. This ain't Avatar, man. You know, I'm not a big fan of The Big Bang Theory. It's an American TV show. The Millennium Best Explanations 2020. Oh, God. Millennium, are you trying to advertise L'Oreal? Maybe. I just cut my hair, so I can't even, like... I barely have enough to put up, like, with a rubber band. Like, honest to God, it's so sad. But I actually kind of look good with it, too.
Come on, you're worth it.
Worth what?
Wasn't that the slogan of that company? In all the hair something advertisements.
L'Oreal, chat. I have an assignment. What was L'Oreal's slogan?
I think it's because you're worth it or something.
I thought that was Dove or something. I wish I could get a L'Oreal sponsorship. I wish I could.
Oh, catchphrase. It's called catchphrase?
Yeah, there you go. Wasn't that Pantene? I don't know.
Hey, there's a question for me. Can I answer it?
Yes, Daniel. Your punishment's over. You may answer your own questions.
Thank you for saving me, Aesthetic Pigeon. Alright, so I'm being asked if I find it easier to do polygon modeling or... Oh wait a second, where's the question gone? Oh no, it's not from Aesthetic Pigeon, it's from Servapunk. Actually, I don't quite get the question. Polygon modeling or hard surface modeling? I thought the question was going to be polygon modeling or sculpting. I guess at this point I'm at a point where I prefer sculpting over polygon modeling. It's just more fun, and I feel so restricted when I work with polygons. But I never said hard surface modeling, so I guess I enjoy organic sculpting the most at the moment. How about we talk about some topic that we can engage viewers in?
Okay. Toilet roll, like the toilet paper roll, under or over? By the way, Millennium, I'm actually lick. Oh, it's Justin Chewy.
Plot twist.
Dun dun dun. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense now. It all makes sense.
Maybe you drove a person so crazy that they actually have to
I
go
feel so
out of the
bad
way
because
to
I
change
just
their name.
went. I just feel bad. You're right, because I heckled him. I'm like, it's Lick. His name is Lick. No, I feel bad now. Or rather, Lucy. I was calling him Lucy. No, I feel bad because I look back and I read it and he's like, hi. He's like, why did they use CGI for Hoseki NK Kuni though? And then he's like, Millennium, do you remember me? And I didn't see, and he's like, that's you. The shattering effects of the reflections are good. He's like, Millennium, are you trying to advertise L'Oreal? And I still hadn't figured it out, that part. He's like, by the way, it's me. It's me, guys. It's me, Lucy. Watch. I'm doing it with this mouse, so it looks pretty bad.
Why would you do that?
Because ZBrush doesn't like my UG 2150. And
it's annoying.
And I usually have to, if I could do it, but I want to see what's happening on screen and read comments.
Hello, MD. Sorry, somebody just wanted to be noticed.
No, it's me, senpai. I can hear your disappointment. Oh, no. Who is Lucy? Alright, Mustafa, check it out. Justin Chewy, or Justin Chew, Cheed EW. He
Do you
I
really
actually
think that's Lick?
that's probably Lick.
Where's
That's
proof?
probably Lucy.
Where's proof?
Why would anyone want to pretend to be Lucy? Okay, that sounded so mean. But Lucy, his little icon, like, because it was Li and then a C. That's what his name was, right? And so for his little avatar, it was just L and then a C. So I was like, it's Lucy, you know, because I didn't know what to call him because it was like Lick. And he's like, yeah, people just call me Lick. I'm like, I'm gonna call you Lucy. He's like, please call me Lick. And I'm like, I'm gonna call you Lucy. And I just never called him what he wanted to. And then he shows up. He's like, I changed my name, guys. You can stop calling me that now. And I feel bad. I'm a bad man. Okay, you guys happy with this horrible hair that I just created? Guess what? Guess what we're gonna make now?
Feet?
That was a sick burn, Millennium. Oh god. Yes, Justin. I think your typing is recognizable. Parachute hair. No. Don't do that to me, Albane. I can't handle that, man. I like how I dropped. I'm like, guys, go to my channel. I have a new tutorial coming out. I dropped that, and I'm like, yeah, dude. No, I'm gonna see like 20 notifications of so and so followed you and whatnot, and then I just see one, and I know who it is too.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I feel sorry for me too.
No, but I
I'm
wouldn't
just
expect
playing.
too much.
I'm just playing though, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm making high heels.
High heels that are like grown into her body.
No! I'm just preparing the foot for the shape.
Okay.
I'm append. What do I want to use? I'll just use a sphere. I actually kind of like this look. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give her like a blindfold. I'm serious.
You played too much a certain game, I think.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was just about to say I've played too much Nier Automata, dude. It's like it's ingrained in my soul now.
But that's quite annoying how, you know, as soon as there is a really popular, famous title that incorporates a certain design element, from that moment onwards, you don't have the right to do that anymore for the next year. It's like cancelled out of the many things, possibilities that you have. Otherwise, you'll always be blamed that, hey, you just copied that. What are you doing?
What's wrong with chat? What is wrong with chat? Gotta prepare for high heels. Get the hammer. What the hell are you? High heel plus broken ankles equals, or blindfold plus high heeled equals broken ankles. And like, oh my, I'm Daniel. It's your job to read the comments. This is too much for me. You're right about that though. When one game comes out with a design element, and then everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's like that from that," and it's like it's X from so and so. Well, I could just give her some really cool stunner shades. Kanye West would be like, "Those are dope. I want some."
It looks like sunglasses actually at this point.
Yeah. I wonder if I should do that. Yeah.
Since when do elves have sunglasses now? I really hate it when sometimes certain keys on my keyboard stop working. My spacebar doesn't work anymore.
Daniel,
That's annoying.
that's why you gotta clean it out once in a while, man.
No, it's clean. That's not it.
I
Actually, it
hope it's clean.
might be because of the language settings. Let me try. Yeah, it was the language settings. See? My keyboards are clean.
I hope so. Mine aren't. Not sure if I just should have shared that on stream, but whatever.
Better not. Whatever.
Guys, my keyboards are... I'm just kidding. My keyboards are actually really clean. Why not 3 eye patches? Give me 2 eye patches.
Every arm needs 1 eye patch, so...
It's like, oh yeah, you're right about that, about the Dark Souls. It's like, we want to be the Dark Souls of that. It's like, dude, like, Dark Souls was Dark Souls. Let it be Dark Souls. We had Demon Souls, we had Dark Souls, right? And then everyone's like, let's be Dark Souls. Like, Dark Souls couldn't even be the Dark Souls of Dark Souls because we had Dark Souls 2 and then we had Dark Souls 3. Like, real talk. It was a different kind of situation altogether with that. You know what I'm saying?
Me? Or the chat?
Did you add the blindfold because you're too lazy to model the eyes? The eyes are modeled, my man. Do they not look modeled? Bamboozled again. I'm like, are they that bad? I thought they were kind of decent, man. I kind of... Bloodborne was the Demon Souls of Dark Souls, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of was. Like, I played Bloodborne, and I'm not very good at it, but I like it. I don't like Dark Souls 3. I just bought it. I don't like it. Which is a real shame, because I thought I was going to love it. No, the reason why I gave the Alpha blindfold was because I want it to look different from what it actually was. Because I said this before. It's I copied someone else's anatomy and I linked them before. Here, I'll link the name again. Dang, I Bing Yang there. Let me go to her channel. And I wanted to, you know, just straight up front from the beginning say, hey, it was so-and-so's design. I copied it because I want to understand how she did her anatomy. You know, so I'm trying to make it look different. Now that I have the accomplished anatomy, I wanted to see, okay, what can I actually do with it to make it more original, not just a copy of someone else's art, someone else's work. It was this artist. She's amazing, by the way. Get her some fantasy princess hair. She looks like a Barbie. Oh, God. I should just start over with this hair piece, whatever. That'll just do.
So how do you feel about ZBrush these days? I mean, you have been doing it now for more than a year, 2 years?
No. I've been working in 3D for 14 months now, this month. And I've been doing ZBrush for like maybe 8 months now.
How has your view changed on it since you started out, basically?
I like it a lot better. It's very ingrained, but it takes so much time to learn. There's so many easier shortcuts in terms of poly modeling that you can do in Blender. But if you use ZBrush so much, you're just going to want to do it in ZBrush because you spend almost all your time in ZBrush.
I'm not sure if it's actually easier, though. I think ZBrush is a lot easier if you have both, if you're used to both at the same level. Of course, it's like there are different tasks that will be easier in either one, but I mean, generally speaking.
Yeah, I really want Monster Hunter World for PC. Hey, don't call Alphonse a junk monster. Beautiful human being.
Oh my god. Mustafa just called Alphonse
Junk monster.
a robotic junk monster.
A robot. I just love how you say robot. You're like, it's a robot.
I said
Reminds
robotic.
me. I know, but it reminds me of like Futurama.
So sad. What would Edward say when his younger
I don't
brother
know.
is being called a junk monster?
Okay, I've got a really bad joke for you. Did you ever hear that song, What Does the Fox Say?
Yeah, I guess I heard it.
Okay. What does the dog say?
I don't know if I want to know.
Ed. Word.
Oh my god. No.
I was waiting for it to sink in. It's horrible. It's horrible.
Oh man. Actually, that wasn't bad.
It takes a moment. It takes a moment.
That wasn't too bad. Let's allow this comment here.
That one actually hurt my soul. 'Cause, oh shit! She just went to pieces. Oh, there we go.
If I had
Now it looks like a
ZBrush
Barbie
Pro,
doll.
I could do that too, but unfortunately I can't do that.
Yeah, you're not as cool as me until you buy it. You know it's cool when you can be like, "Hey guys, so check it out. My Patreon from my YouTube, they bought me ZBrush Pro. Can you say that?" And I'll be like, "No, I just took out loans." They're like, "That's right."
What are we talking about?
We're talking about you bragging when you get ZBrush Pro, because you'd be like, "I can do it too, but I got ZBrush through my fans because they like 'em."
I wouldn't say that.
I know you wouldn't. And you're such a sweetheart. Oh, you guys want to see one cool? Nah, probably won't do it. I've shown it so many times. I'm gonna look through the comments and make sure we didn't miss anything, because it's moving fast. I'm doing a, yeah. She's under the name on YouTube, HE77GA or Helga. What's going on? Have I missed something? Says Serial Killer.
Oh, a
No.
lot. No,
Well, actually, yeah.
nothing.
Subscribe to my channel. I have a new tutorial series on anatomy coming out next week. Whoa, naked female. Oh, great. Ree is like, more accurately, he got ZBrush through his hard work and the content he gives. Talk about getting slammed by one of your good friends, right? I'm saying Ryu just slammed me.
Yeah.
I just got slammed. Do y'all know how to recover from being slammed? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. We're making a dark elf. Someone was asking. Someone was saying, is this gonna be a brown elf? I don't know. You might get your wish, my man. It might be just like a 2D elf like this one. Okay, why didn't that... Okay, yeah, it didn't stick. There we go.
I think we should come up with some topic to talk about. At this
Yeah.
point, our conversations are quite random.
Yeah, we're just kind of going off chat. I like the hair of the elf. It's just super awesome and fluffy. That's how my hair used to look before I cut it.
Did it?
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous, man. Okay. Is there anything you want to talk about, Daniel?
There are many topics,
We'll
but
plug one in.
it's like
Let's
whatever.
do it, baby.
Just thinking about a few things. Man, my keyboard keeps switching back to... keeps switching the keyboard layout. Anyways. I was thinking the other day about... it's back to the topic kind of finding a job and everything.
Yeah.
Working in different countries other than from where you're from is really difficult when you look at it.
Most certainly.
I've been looking at some of the requirements, for example, to work in Japan. And to summarize it, basically, you can only really stay if you get a job.
Yeah.
Which is, well, one option. Or you can get, you would have to make your own company, which is though really difficult because...
You can't own it.
Well, I don't know the details about that, but in any case, you need to have a proper business, right? It's not enough to be able to make enough money to live of it. Even if it was enough money, I don't think I could go there and say, I'm a YouTuber, I make money through here and here. It doesn't sound like a real business, does it?
It doesn't sound feasible. It's not something that you can actually have a tax form for unless you're actually making enough, you know?
And that's like quite an issue because what's left other than employment, basically?
You know, I don't even...
And I'm sure that goes for many countries.
Yeah, you know, I've honestly, I never actually looked at ZBrush or this kind of stuff being a job. I'm only now starting to look at it as a job, but it is a very rough landscape, I think, to be an artist these days, as well as almost anything. But in particular, artists are very... They've got a harder time of it, and in particular, but the thing that bothers me is you're in a different country, right? You get sick. You have no family. Well, possibly if you haven't been married, you don't marry or something like that. You don't know anyone. And again, you're a foreigner. Who's going to cover your shift? There's so many variables of being in a different country. Not only just working in the industry. To be an artist is hard and challenging.
Isn't that one of the smaller issues, actually? I mean, it depends very much on the country, but in Japan, I think there is an insurance that you'll be in for sure. Like everybody has to be part of it, sort of, and it will cover 60%, I think.
Oh, interesting.
And like the system is completely different. Like I think you can get the ambulance for free in Japan. You just have to pay for the fees in the hospital where they bring you, basically. We happened to make use of it already as well here at university. Well, stuff happened. A friend tripped. Like that's not really the issue. And I mean, in the worst case, you can, I don't know. There's always something to figure it out. And like even the point with having no connections or friends, I mean, as soon as you come here, as soon as you get involved in some activity, you're basically already in a community where everybody will be helping out each other. I've never experienced this coming to a place and not having anybody to rely on. I don't think that really happens if you're not going to a place that's really, really countryside and nobody knows you.
Oh, real quick,
Depends
Douglas
very much on the
Rosa's
country.
dropping out for the night. Battery's dying. We'll see you next time around, Douglas Rosa.
See you. Bye-bye.
I guess you're right, but man, you've never been to the US of A.
Yeah, I guess your country is that way.
It is.
But I'm not really planning to go there, to be honest.
That's true.
I've just disappointed many viewers.
You just disappointed me, so it's all good. Daniel, you could have met Bing Yang if you went to China. Bin Yang. Daniel.
Well, I think you all know that I will hopefully stay in Japan if I can. That's what I want anyways.
I know another talented artist. I don't know if she's watching tonight. Let me see. Taya, you watching? Anyway. Spent 3 months over in Japan. Worked on commissions. Did commissions. Made her bread and butter from it. Professional artist and whatnot. And she had to come back because she didn't have a job. But she could have lived over in Japan indefinitely if she had just the job, because she was making her money off of commissions and all that.
Yeah, which they won't really allow, will they? Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure what you do with YouTube and these kind of incomes in first place. I mean...
well, I mean, it's becoming a legitimate... Oh, I know what we can talk about. Well, it's becoming a more legitimate form, but unfortunately... Justin, Bing Yang is a game creator. Go look up his game. They told me to do that, and I did. We just passed the FCC net neutrality repeal. And, oh my God, is it such a bad idea? It's an absolutely horrible idea. I mean, there's a few positives that are possibilities, but the reality is if we look at other countries that don't have net neutrality, what is going to take place is we're going to be paying for packages of web, what our ISPs essentially consider to be agreeable websites that are profitable. Could you imagine if all the ISPs got together and they went, okay, we want YouTube, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to slow down and block all of our consumers who actually use our internet. We're going to slow down or completely block the access to YouTube. YouTube instantly dies in America because your ISPs no longer allow you to watch YouTube. That's net neutrality is such a big thing right now, because it's like if they wanted to phase out Patreon, if the major ISPs got together and they said, okay, we don't want Patreon on anymore, all they would have to do is just phase and block out anyone who uses their services from actually using that website. Justin Chu's got the right idea. Bobblehead Pie is a horrible person. I was so pissed off I watched the whole vote on live stream. I'm not a U.S. citizen. I know. And he's making these jokes and these memes about how nothing's going to change, but it's a lie. It's an absolute lie, because this isn't political. You know, this isn't a political thing where you have the good side and the bad side. This is capital. This is capitalistic. There's only one side. The companies are going to do what they can to make money. We just eliminated a law, unfortunately, of them staying agreeable. We basically took away whatever handicap they had from enterprising on a system that's meant to be free. Of course, we need policing of the internet. There are things that shouldn't go on, that are incredibly illegal activities. Like, if you could imagine, like, streaming executions or something absolutely horrible like that. Obviously, the internet needs to be policed, but there needs to be a net neutrality, you know. It's just... It's I guess that's what I'm trying to say on the piece, is that 1 in 4 Americans get their income from the internet. If suddenly that income is taxed, we might see a large economic repercussion in a short-term event. But I'm gonna hand that one off to you because I've been talking about it a lot. Your turn, Daniel. Speak.
How did you get there? Just how did we even get there? Oh man.
I think it's an important topic because it affects you and me.
Well, it is, but I mean,
I mean, it's much bigger for my fellow countrymen, because I'm a U.S. citizen, and
I feel like it's really a lot. I know that it influences like the whole world and everything, but well, I guess it's not really art related though.
You think so?
Well,
in
you can
2000
make it related to anything if you want to
well,
argue
in
about that.
2008, when we had our housing market bubble burst, right? What happened to Japan? They went through a small economic collapse. What about all the other countries that are tied into our central banking? There was a large economic ripple across the world. You know, it's like, oh, it doesn't really affect me. It does, because it's economics at this. It's a large scale.
I didn't say it wouldn't affect.
Oh, sorry, that's what I was getting.
Let's see. And my settings are so weird today. They just keep changing, and
Yeah.
now I have to change my vacuum settings again.
Perhaps we shouldn't talk about this one because it's a little doom and gloom, you know?
Yeah, pretty much that's what I'm saying, right? I mean, there's nothing much we can do about it anyways, and everybody knows who knows, and everybody who doesn't care anyways. I don't really like these topics for that reason. I mean, there are more than enough places on the internet where you can hear about it, talk about it. Just don't feel like we need to be another place for that.
Yeah, I get you. I know that Daniel likes his positivity.
Sorry?
Daniel likes his positivity. I always got to remember that.
Yeah, positivity, guys. It's life energy.
It's so bizarre because we're friends. And when do you know me to be positive? I'm all like, that bastard. Agit Pie got away with it. You know what I mean?
It's like,
anyway.
like what is it? The harmony concept. You need to equalize it.
You mean equanimity?
I don't know what you'd call it.
I don't know.
A unicorn of positivity. What a name.
What
the chat gives me.
There you go, Daniel. We got your positive statement. A unicorn of positivity. Opposites of... Yeah, that's true. Yin and yang. I guess that would make me yin. I can't even imagine him, man. Actually, I've seen Daniel. I've heard Daniel mad, and it's not that bad at all. It's about what you'd expect.
When was I mad? Okay.
I'm not gonna go into the story. I can text it to you, but if it's not something you've talked about, then it's not something I'm gonna talk about because it's not a good story.
Okay.
Daniel went and kneecapped someone with a flashlight. Just took a big old one and hit him right in the back of the knee, and then they just, ran off. He hopped on his skateboard and rode away. What's AKB48?
Well, that's hard to explain.
It's yin. You're yin, not ying, wasn't it? Yes, it's yin and yang. The Tao. This elf is going to the future. I don't even like what I've done with this. I don't want this. I don't like this at all.
I've been thinking about these people again, by the way, who have like all these amazing skills and work for companies and make all the characters and so on. And I've listened to a few of their those people's interviews.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of interesting to me. Like I found it interesting in these days again how, yeah, very funny. How all of them have the story of at some point like committing so much to art that they basically don't have a life at that point. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. Basically me for last month minus the talent. Wishing Iris wrote, luckily I want Daniel to scream at me.
Why would somebody want that?
It's Wishing Iris, man. Come on. Yeah. AKB48 is a famous girls idol group that has 48 plus members. AKB48 sounds like a Soviet assault rifle to me. It kind of did. I thought you were going to be like a Kalashnikov 48 or 47.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a controversial thing, as in some people love it, some people hate it.
What? The Kalishnikov?
No, the group, the pop band. I don't know what do you want to call
Oh,
it.
why are they controversial?
Because like they represent this side of Japan where they, you know, put women into this position of, you know, they just have to be cute and they just have to sing. I mean, it's not about the quality of their music, it seems, at least. I mean, I'm just saying it, try to say it very
Daniel,
generally,
that doesn't sound so positive.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's difficult to explain this.
They stole Berserk. What do you mean they stole Berserk?
It's a Japan
Guys,
thing. Yeah, I guess it's a good way to summarize it.
Just put your grasses on. Nothing will be wrong. You feel me? I wonder if anyone gets... I've been watching the Berserk opening over and over again all day today, if anyone gets that. Oh, Berserk's Idol spends all his time watching Idolmaster. Ah, Kentaro Miura. You bastard. Finish Berserk. Oh. Alright, Daniel. What's your... No, I'm not asking that question. It's gonna be a boring answer. Okay, now we need to append... I feel like I took 10 steps backwards with this one because I'm just doodling randomly. Tell me why, don't know why you afraid. Yeah. Too late is too late. I don't like idols related anime because I think it's cringy. Yeah, I'm not personally a fan. You ever seen No Rin? Or New Rin? Spelled like this. I think that's how it's spelled. Yeah, spelled. Pretty sure. Have you considered adopting a longer planning process? No. When I had when I had accomplished like having the face the way I wanted it to basically look like what that artist had originally created. When I had the face done, I was pretty much done with this. This isn't actually a project. This is something that's already done that I was just fooling around with on stream because I thought it'd be fun.
It's funny that you put the, what is it called again? This thing on the
blindfold?
eyes. Yeah, blindfold. Because the eyes are really what you work the most on.
Yeah. It's all about that expression of innocence. You were kind of an idol to the series of your streams yourself, though. That one's aimed at you, I think.
I don't know. Well, whatever.
Millennium, you've gotten really good. I'm shook. I was always good, Wishing Irish. What are you talking about? This was like a project I did about a month ago, to be honest. And I'm just using my mouse, unfortunately. I can't use my actual tablet the way it needs to be used. But thank you.
How can you even do that? That sounds like a crime to me.
I mean, I just normally have to unplug my thing, but I want to see what the stream... I want to read the stream, because that's kind of that's what I do here. Daniel, we all have our jobs, my man. I read the stream.
Oh, let's do the art thingy, I guess.
I was watching the Eric Andre show. I have experience with What is this? Is Iris change? Their Iris changing to Team Millennium? Oh no, we don't have teams, guys. You know what's funny is we went from shipping to teams. That's the evolution of it. We went from shipping teams. How do you feel about How do you feel about that, Daniel?
Well, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know.
I'm just here sculpting, you know.
What are your feelings on the subject?
I come on the stream to share my feelings about sculpting and my thoughts. I never spend a second thinking about teams and whatever. That's pretty much my position on that.
Hey guys, at least it isn't bad like some kind of weird bizarro episode of Princess, you know? Didn't you watch that show, Daniel?
Ah, I remember that title.
Because I told you to watch it.
Don't ask me what it was about. I've absolutely no memories.
I'm like, Daniel, you'll love this one. Guys, we're making high heels. Making high heels.
I'm like almost done at this point, by the way.
I have just begun. This is so hard
a
with
month
just
ago.
my mouse. I've just begun. Looks like she's wearing slippers. I'll get there, don't worry. Because I can't use my thing. We've been cut off from the thing, sir. Not the thing. Alright, here's the part where it's gonna look good. Go into geometry, grab this Dynamesh. I'm gonna lower the resolution to 8. Okay, I'm actually having fun on stream. Thanks for having me on the stream, Daniel.
No worries. But actually, how about we go for another 10 minutes or so? Because I have quite a bit to do actually today. Like, my deadline for the other project that I set for myself is actually tomorrow. So
what project?
Like the character project. I still need to do texturing and like rigging and all that stuff. And that's just my hobby side of things. So I shouldn't. There is this thing where I have like a certain amount of motivation. It's similar like a muscle that has a certain amount of energy, but then it gets exhausted. So I have to plan my budget of time that I spend doing 3D stuff over the day. If I spend it all on the stream here, then I won't make progress today. Pretty much that's it.
I think I get what you mean.
And I'm already so sick of my keyboard settings switching all the time. I need to fix this. Oh my god.
I feel bad. You can find wherever she goes, just follow the holes. Yeah, it's a basic shoe shape. We're getting there, though. I'm gonna read some comments. I feel bad I haven't been reading them. Team ship. Team artistry. Now the elf looks like she's wearing slippers. Not anymore. Albane Edge, baby. Can I be in your team if you'd like? What? Yeah, I think they're applying. I wish Blender had Dynamesh. Well, it does have Dino Topo.
It does. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Almost.
Full name is Dynamic Topology, I think. Oh well, which is the feature that ZBrush has. It lets you retopologize something into quads. Okay, they're just conversing. Now I'm using ZBrush and I sculpted the cool dragon. I hate a question that can we use reference in ZBrush? Yes, you can. what you do is you go to your document here.
Can I suggest an easier way?
Of course.
Because it's so much easier when you just use the see-through slider. Like, just open the picture in a separate window in your usual window, and I can't show you because if I do it, even if I do it, it doesn't show up on the stream because the recording doesn't pick it up. But if can you see the see-through slider here on top? If you move it to the side, your whole ZBrush goes transparent, and you can see it on his side. Yeah, exactly. And so the picture that's behind it shows through, and you can just position it wherever you want, and it's really useful. Just way simpler than, you know, setting up the textures on planes and stuff. I actually never did that even once.
God, this looks awful. I was trying to give her like a little cute shoe. Yeah, I've actually got to get it on that video. I'm just kidding, guys. I just want to clarify that. What was your question? I don't remember what the question was. Anyway, I don't remember what the question was. I wish I could have done more on this. I mean, I guess I gave her a dress and new hair, but it's pretty basic. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do to actually make this look somewhat decent. Going to brush. Why are you doing this to me? There we go. Now it likes it. Okay, going here. We're gonna use some basic material. We're gonna put it on some Chrome Bright. Red Chrome Bright. We're gonna do some drag reject, and then you know what we're gonna do, guys? We're gonna give her a cool pattern on her dress. Well, that didn't work like I thought it would. I guess the light has to be on it. I'm feeling, oh my god, that's beautiful. Yeah, I don't want to go overboard. No, let's try a different one. As you can, I like shiny things. I'm like a cat.
Cats like shiny things?
Oh yeah, they love laser. They like red.
I see.
I think something bit me in the back of the head.
Something.
Something bit me. Something bit me. I gotta take it off Chrome. I like this too much. Whoa, why is the hair all red? There we go. Millennium the cat. No, I'm serious. Like I'm really easily entertained by things. Ooh, should I color the face? Yeah, I'm gonna color the face. I'm just screwing around. Daniel's actually trying to make some. The next time I should have like an actual assigned project. I'll be like, I'm gonna do this.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay.
For this project.
That's actually pretty good.
That was fun. Yeah, I guess it looks like... I guess the chin is not the right shape. I guess everything is not quite the right shape. But I guess it's okay. I can merge it all together and do some final polishing. And just save it quickly. So what I was thinking is that, as in proportions, that maybe I can move these in a little bit more. And that makes it, actually. That's pretty much all I wanted. Yep. There we go.
Anyway. Yeah, yours looks really good, Daniel.
All right. Well, I'm pretty much done for today.
Daniel,
Yeah.
your mic cut out.
Did it? Hello?
No, you're still there. You're still there, but for a second it cut out.
Okay. No, I just said that I'm pretty much done with the project, and I don't know. I don't have much to talk about today, I guess.
That's all right. I didn't either. We still streaming?
Yeah, we're still are.
Oh, okay.
But I guess if you don't do you have anything else you want to share or say? Otherwise, we can call it a day.
No, I guess I'll just reiterate. Go subscribe to my channel. I've got a new anatomy tutorial series coming out, and trust me, it's actually really quite good. It's not like anything that you see on the screen. It's actually going to be high quality and really worthwhile. Hopefully, I'm setting a deadline for next week, next stream. I was hoping to have it done this one, but it's so far not. The link to my channel is in the description below. If you guys like my sense of humor, I might actually unprivate a few Let's Play series I did with another person on my channel. They're actually quite good, I must say. In comparison to most Let's Plays, because most Let's Plays are actually shit. I know, Justin, there isn't any content, because I made everything private, because I wanted to have this more of a professional channel. Because I actually plan on showing my face eventually and all that fun stuff. Okay, that was it. That was just my shameless self-plug.
Well, then let me finish off by repeating mine as well.
Yes.
All right. I shared it before. Actually, I just want to show the project. I won't say the Patreon part, but
there's a Patreon.
There is a Patreon. Okay, I said it. No, I just have this character, and this is recorded already, and as the third kind of anime sculpting modeling series, and I just want to tell you to look forward to it. I hope to finish it in the next couple of weeks, as in I still need to record some explanations and some audio to kind of teach you something while doing it. But that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. And so with that, just have a good one, and hopefully we'll be back next week then. All right? Goodbye now.
Take care, everyone.